The no. One thing that changed my life is my morning routine. And that's why this video goes viral every single time I post it, because people want to know what changed my life. They want to know what habits have made me successful. They want to know how to create more structure in their own lives. In this video, I am going to go over my exact morning routine and how you can adapt it to your own life. I am also going to be sharing with you two different variants of this video that worked really well when I posted them. The first one is called 5 a.m. Mindset Shift. The second one is called the first 10 minutes that heal your anxiety. Let's get into the video. So I like to wake up between 4 and 5 a.m. depending on the time of the year and what I have going on. When I first started doing this, I had an alarm set for 4 a.m. and it was very jarring. So now I actually use a sunrise alarm clock. This is literally the best purchase I've ever made. It wakes you up so gently and gradually that most mornings I don't even realize that I am awake until I turn off the alarm. If you want to buy this, the link will be down below. When I first wake up, I open my curtains right away. I do not hit snooze. I believe we all have heard the downsides of hitting snooze. You feel groggy, you feel unmotivated. It just kind of puts you in a state of being rushed for the rest of the day. For me, waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. is non-negotiable. Yes, there are some days where I'll sleep in until 5:30 or 6 a.m., but those are few and far between. Waking up so early allows me to start my day before everyone else is awake. So if you live with other people, I would recommend waiting until they re-asleep and then waking up because you do when it want to disrupt their sleep cycle. Okay, once I'm up, I immediately check my phone to see what time it is and to make sure I do want to have any urgent emails. I usually find that there aren't any urgent emails, but if there are, I take care of them right away. After that, I go downstairs and pour myself a glass of water. Sometimes, I will put electrolytes in it. A lot of times, I will put apple cider vinegar in it. Drinking water first thing in the morning helps flush out toxins from the body. I also drink it because sometimes I'll wake up and I won't have a dry mouth, but a lot of times, I will have a dry mouth. And by having a dry mouth, it's harder to speak. My voice will get a little hoarse, and since I talk all day long, it's important that I keep my voice in tip-top shape. Then I will either sit down and meditate, or I will go for a walk while listening to a podcast. Meditation is great for getting rid of anxiety, but on days where I'm feeling extra anxious, I found that I do better when I get outside, and I go for a walk and I listen to someone else talking. After my walk or my meditation, I go back upstairs and change into workout clothes. While I'm changing, I will decide what I'm going to work out for the day. Most days, I will go for a run, but sometimes I will do yoga or Pilates. On the days where I do cardio, I like to get outside. Again, I like to get outside as much as possible. There are some days where it's too cold or too rainy or too snowy, and I'll end up working out inside. If I'm working out inside, I like to use an app called Fitness Blender. They have great high-energy workouts. And if I'm working out outside, I just like to run around my neighborhood. Running is my favorite form of exercise, because I find that when I'm running, all of my problems seem to disappear, and I always feel rejuvenated after a good run. After my workout, I immediately go in the shower and wash my face. Then I like to slowly get ready for the day. I'll pick out an outfit. I'll make my bed. I'll straighten up the house a little bit. These are things that I need to do anyway, so I might as well get them done while I'm getting ready for the day. At this point, the sun should be coming up and I should be starting to get hungry. So I like to make myself a nice breakfast. Some of my favorite breakfasts include Greek yogurt with berries, avocado toast with a poached egg on top, and one of my favorite ones is a sweet potato frit. If you want some more breakfast recipes, I've linked a couple of them down below. And finally, after I eat, I finish getting ready for the day. I'll do my makeup, I'll do my hair, I'll pick out an outfit, I'll get dressed, whatever I need to do to get ready for my day. By this point, I should have about an hour before I need to leave the house to go to whatever I am going to. In that last hour, I like to sit down and have some coffee and plan out my day. I'll look over my calendar, I'll look over my to-do list, I'll figure out what needs to get done. Doing this helps me start my day with purpose. Now that I've shared my full morning routine with you guys, let's go over to different variants of this video that worked really well when I posted them. The first one is called 5 a.m. Mindset Shift. In this variant, I didn't talk about the entire morning routine. I only talked about how I wake up at 5 a.m. and the benefits of doing so. So here's a quick clip of that video. As you can see, it has 2.4 million views and 175,000 likes. Alright, so I'm a morning person. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day and I love it. One of the comments on this video said, "For someone who struggles with insomnia, this is like nails on a chalkboard. I can't imagine waking up at 5 a.m. willingly." To that, I would say, don't worry, you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. if you don't want to. This is simply what works for me. I enjoy waking up at 5 a.m. I enjoy the quiet. I enjoy the solitude. It gives me time to think and plan out my day. Plus, I'm a night owl, so I'm usually still up by the time everyone else is going to bed. The next variant is called the first 10 minutes that heal your anxiety. In this one, I talked about my morning routine. but I focused on how my morning routine reduces my anxiety. So here's a quick clip of that video. As you can see, it has 863,000 views and 97,000 likes. Here's a part of my morning routine that has been helping with my anxiety. So I'm a morning person. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day, and I have a routine that I follow every single morning. Now, the reason why this helps with my anxiety is because 1, it gives me time to wake up slowly. I never hit the snooze button. I use a sunrise alarm clock to wake up slowly and gradually. And I also never check my phone for the first hour that I'm awake. Instead, I drink a glass of water, I meditate, or I go for a walk. I have breakfast, and then I get ready for my day. Having this routine helps me wake up slowly, and it allows me to start my day without feeling overwhelmed. Both of these videos did really well. So if you're looking for inspiration for a new morning routine, try one of these 2 titles. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!